Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium, and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bulldogs offense will take the first swing of the game. There will be some clean, old-fashioned hate on display in this one, guys.
How cool is that, by the way? That's the name of the rivalry. When it comes up, clean, old-fashioned hate. You think they like each other? Absolutely not. Bragging rights all through the state of Georgia.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The Dogs left no doubt about who is king of the Peach State the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a beatdown. It wasn't close. And listen, Georgia's had a lot of wins in this series. Georgia Tech's going to need to find some confidence, some belief. Something needs to go good early because Georgia has owned the upper hand in this series.
On second down, he'll let it fly. That's caught. It's Stocker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. At midfield, he's got room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Complete in the middle. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
On second down, just keeps firing. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Slams ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Trying to to barge in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Now that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest. And you could tell, just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Georgia.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
George D. Burnell. George D. Burnell.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
Georgia.
Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. The Rambling Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech was a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
So what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Shoots it to the left. Oh, what a grab by the defense. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The offense starts with a short field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Nah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Coming after it. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Give to the back. He's there to make the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Running with power. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it in with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he'll haul it in and take it to the... A 1st down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. From the gun. Give on the inside. At the 45 on his way. He's off to the races. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll give it to him again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that 1st down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you go to.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, from Athens to Atlanta, there are some edgy folks and emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Dogs and Yellow Jackets. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. All kinds of running room. That defense got gashed, but they finally get into the turf at the 47. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. They'll try the counter. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete. On the move at the 30. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. This time they'll go to the running game.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Back to the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The back goes in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Got his man quickly. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Turns it on at midfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle. It's Tuggle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
This guy reminds me a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Let's go. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia. Paging George P. Burdell. Paging George P. Burdell.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
That
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 10.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to go up top on first down. He's right on target. Great move. Now he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kid. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Yellow Jackets trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Touch pass on the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
From the gun on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stocker. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Georgia going back to work with another first down. He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. No huddle offense to the line. They want that clock to run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. You just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A huge chance for points here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, and I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 4 over Virginia. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Trying to find his man on first down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. Looking to throw it again. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. A lot of urgency for this offense. These DBs going to give a little cushion. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown! They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy's catch.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? He wants to throw it. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Comes out throwing on first down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the...
And the quarterback is snowed under. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. The DBs will back off a bit. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's taking the deep shot. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.